Hey everyone, and thanks for checking this out. Today we're going to do some easy meal prep. I am making my version of shepherd's pie. You can do shepherd's pie any way you like. I use hot venison sausage for the meat.
Interesting.
I cut up 1 onion and 1 bunch of green onions, some minced garlic, a bag of frozen vegetables. I make a whole lot of potatoes with these instant potatoes, so I don't have to boil a bunch of potatoes. Makes it easy. Regular spices. I also made up a little bit of gravy.
Yes, get over there!
Wow, that's a little hot. Whoops. We're going to take this deer sausage and we're going to brown it up. We're going to add the onions in and a little bit of garlic. And then we're going to put all that in a preheated oven. I have a baking pan here and we are going to cook that up. And it's not going to take long. I probably take about 15-20 minutes for it to get really nice.
I don't believe you.
But here we go. All right. Hopefully it's not too hot. Wow. Whole lot of pepper. I'm gonna get crazy with that. A little bit of garlic. Some Italian seasoning. It's not coming out fast enough. We'll just do this. There we go. Switch it out to a wooden spoon. Just want to make sure that it's thoroughly cooked.
Really?
We're going to go ahead. We're going to put in the onion stuff. Ooh, that's nice. As always, I'm making a huge mess, but we'll just get that cleaned up later. After you get your sausage done, just kind of keep your heat on them medium-ish. Stuff on the floor. Jesus. Hot tip, make sure you use a big enough pan. This one was borderline, but we're making it work.
Well, you must be very proud of yourself.
I'll add the gravy. This is beef stock gravy. Looking very nice. It's going to thicken up a little right here, and that's good. That's a good thing. I mean, unless you like watery shepherd's pie.
No.
Let that simmer. Once you get it all combined, I would let it probably simmer 5-10 minutes. What I like about this is it actually reheats, very, very well after you put it in the refrigerator. And if you have some glass airtight containers, it'll keep for, almost a week. Easily 5 days, right? So if you're meal prepping for the week, this will not last me a week because I'm a big eater. And it shows.
Yep.
Should we try some? Hot. One more pepper. One more Italian. Remember, this is to taste. What is in actually Italian seasoning? Let's look. Basil, thyme, rosemary, oregano, marjoram, and savory. Is savory.
Spice.
You can let this buck for as long as you want, right? I think we are good to go. Take the heat off. I gotta clean this up. I gotta clean this up. There's too much stuff around here. I'll be right back. So the next thing we have to do is put it in our pan, which I have this pan. We're gonna use probably a little bit big. You can use like a 9-inch square or whatever. There's a whole bunch of different ways you can do it. We're gonna take our mixture and we are just going to put it in the pan. So we're going to take and we're going to spread. You can't see it. Hold on a second. We're just going to spread it into the bottom of the pan like that. This is going to be thin shepherd's pie. Then we're going to take our potatoes, which these are just, like I said, just the instant ones, which are extremely good. And we're just going to put a layer of potatoes. We'll just do the whole thing. I was trying to be conservative. Spread them out. Oh, what a dipshit. Look what I forgot to do. You know, it's not looking bad. Maybe I just invented something and don't really realize it. It's kind of like Detroit style pizza where the stuff's on the outside. I just did a Detroit style shepherd's pie.
I guess.
Not the way it's supposed to look, obviously. We're going to get her nice and even. What do you think? Into the oven it goes. 400 degrees for, I don't know, we'll check it at 10 or 15 minutes. There's 10 minutes. I want the top a little brown, so you know what we're going to do? We're going to stick it on the broil. If you go to broil, you have to be very vigilant because you can turn this thing into a piece of flaming wood in a very short amount of time. So we're going to stand right here. We're going to watch that top hopefully brown up a little bit. So stand by. All right, that looks pretty close. Whoa, it's a lot. Very heavy. This looks actually pretty good. I don't know if you can see that, but it is bubbly. It is like kind of mildly crunchy on the top. We're just going to let it cool down because it's got to get cooler to, otherwise it'll be really kind of soupy before we put it in containers. But stay put. It's got to cool off a little bit. Be right back. We're going to portion it up. Let it cool for a while. It doesn't matter because it's as hot as if it came out of a nuclear reactor. So we're just going to portion it up and go from there. So far, so good. The trick is to get that sort of in one piece into one of these. Now, you might notice there's a scaler. I know it's weird. I know. I like to have everything portioned out almost exactly when I'm doing meal prep. So on this, we are going to attempt that. I've got a scale out, and you have to, zero the scale on every glass because they weigh different weights, and that kind of screws up the whole mojo. So here we go. That actually worked. Well, kind of. I like to get it right around 454. 454 grams is a pound. One down. 0. Ooh, that was lucky. Ow. Don't touch the actual pan because it just came out of the broiler.
That's good advice.
What do you think?
Hey, that looks pretty good.
Yes!
Hot. Ooh. Outstanding. Now, It's a little messed up because I didn't put the vegetables in the meat like I was supposed to before I covered it with potatoes.
No shit, Sherlock.
But it doesn't matter. I think we just created something that is our own invention. It's Detroit style. We're going to call this Topolinsky Ranch Shepherd's Pie. Made with venison, potatoes, instant potatoes, and vegetables, and whatever you want to put in it for seasoning. So try it yourself. You can use any meat, but this is something that is easy, meal preps easy, heats up great, and is very, very nutritious, I think. I don't really even care because it's delicious, and how can you go wrong, right? It has venison in it. So thank you for watching. I'm going to do these periodically still. I don't know when the next one will be, but this one was a fun one, and hope to see you on the next one.